Hello and welcome back to the Fodder Gaming channel where I discuss AR and geolocation mobile games. In this video I'm going to be covering the events in Jurassic World Alive from the dates of July 26th until August 1st. This is the final week of the current season and it is labeled as the Hybrid Showcase. And I have to say, after several weeks of just bangers as far as weeks go, this one is a little bit of a letdown, but that's only because the others have been so good. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you're going to have 36 different attempts at 4 different common creatures: Gallimimus, Nundasuchus, Irritator Gen 2, and Velociraptor. Nothing really jumps off the screen as you must dart this to me. So with 36 attempts over 3 days, I would say just dart whatever is closest to you and start accumulating DNA, because you never know what is going to be needed in the future. Moving on to Thursday and Friday, we have 18 attempts over 3 different creatures. It's 2 Jengasaurus, Mamolania, and T-Rex Gen 2. They all make really good hybrids. Again, dart whatever you need because nothing here really jumps out as a you must dart this. Moving on into Saturday and Sunday, you're going to have 9 attempts at 3 different epics. That is going to be the Woolly Mammoth, the T-Rex, and the Monolophosaurus. And I know I always say don't dart T-Rex because it is a global spawn, but in this situation, like, nothing is really jumping out at me as a must dart. So if you do need T-Rex, this would be a good opportunity for you to dart it. Outside of that, Monolophosaurus stands out as something that you might want to prioritize because it does go towards Scorpius Rex, and nobody would fault you if you wanted to dart Woolly Mammoth because it does make some really nice hybrids as well. Moving on to the incubators for the week. Of note, there is no themed rare incubator on Wednesday. It is just a rare incubator, so keep that in mind. We've been pretty fortunate to have themed rares of late, but it looks like maybe they're going away from that, unless, of course, this was just a misprint. Then on Friday is going to be one of your 3 epic incubators, and it is Scorpius Rex Gen 2 themed. Scorpius Rex Gen 2 is some premium DNA, so you want to make sure that you complete that tower. And now that you know what's coming up in the week ahead, I think it's time that we jump into some tournament battles. I'm sitting at 1120, and for the first time in a long time, I'm actually battling at my high whenever I'm doing my recording. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to do 2 battles, maybe 3. If you've been following my channel for any length of time, you know that this is probably going to end up going 3 because rarely do I win 2 in a row. With this type of build right here, I'm going to lead off with one of my 2 long necks. I'm going to go with Gemini Titan. I do see a lot of people leading Gemini Titan, and as I said, there it is. Now, one thing that you can do, if you're leading Gemini Titan and your opponent leads Gemini Titan, you can purposely go just a little bit later. Like for me, I was trying to get my move in as quickly as possible, and I don't think you necessarily need to go fast, but like give it a beat so that you go second on the first try, and then you go second on the second try, because that might lead your opponent into a false sense of security, because you're both going to be at 200 DNA, and they may think that they can get the speed lead on top of you for that third attack, which is going to be the knockout attack. And if they have a swap-in creature, they may not swap, thinking they have a better internet connection than you. Just a little trick if you want to be a little bit coy, show some gamesmanship. Obviously, I didn't do it. I just blasted straight through, and it worked out for me in this particular situation. And as I was saying at the very beginning, I do see a lot of Gemini Titan leads, so that wasn't really all that surprising. All right, so now I have quite a few options here. I could swap into the Rhino, I could swap into Orion, or I could swap into Skuna. I'm going to go with the Rhino, and the reason why I didn't do Skuna is because I want to save Skuna just in case they're saving their compies for the end, and I did not want to do Orion because Erlico Spikes has this precise pounce that will hit straight through that swap and dodge. So that's what led me to decide to go with the Woolly Rhino here. And unless they have a swap-in creature that they didn't use last round, that is going to put me up 2-0, but they're going to swap into a Scorpius Rex. Not bad, not bad. Definitely do not fault them for going this route. It may or may not work out for them. I have a decision to make here. And my decision to make here is, do I swap into Orion, which is a really nice counter to Scorpius Rex. But the problem that I could run into is, and I'm going to stay in and fight. The problem that I run into is if the stun works, and here's what I'm going to do. If the stun works, I think Scorpius Rex beats Orion. I don't want to take that chance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bait out their toxic quills, and I hope that this baited it out, and it did. So I was willing to give that up to get this matchup, because Orion's good against Scorpius Rex, but if I had been hit, bled out, and stunned, that would have kind of negated my advantage here. So I think, like, chances are they're going to go with Fierce Strike or swap out. One of those two. Or Instant Ambush. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do on my next attack? I think honestly, I think I just... Why did I do... That was odd. Did my nullification just go out there? Odd. No crit. Dang, he got the crit. But I'm going to knock him out, and then it is definitely swap in Skuna time. And then he's not going to bring in Orlico Spike. So we're going to see what the third or the fourth and final creature is in my opponent's arsenal. Now, if it's something that I can throw a shield up in front... Oh, no, not this thing. I hate... Like, I used to love Mamolania. I hate Mamolania now, because what I liked about it was just power. And now it's just troll. And it just, like, they took away everything great about Mamolania. I'm surprised they didn't take the speed lead right there. Interesting, interesting. I still can't go, like, I still can't do it. It's like, that's not even close to enough damage. So we're going to go here. We have to swap. And honestly, I don't know how to play against Mamolania. I just do not see it often enough. It can't be slowed. I'm just hoping that my sheer bulk and the fact that I have, 30% armor is going to... I'm hoping that keeps me alive long enough. Because what they're going to do is they're going to do the self buff, and then they're going to do the shield where they get HP back. And because their health is boosted up, or their attack is boosted up, that means that when they regain their HP, which they did not... I mean, it's almost like I have no idea how to even play this game. I'm going to rampage here. And the crit, that might have done it. Oh, it was so close. For 1,000? I don't know if I can... I think I have to do it. I don't know if that was the right play or not. I really don't. My thought was they weren't going to do the resilient move. Oh my god, look at that. Are you kidding me right now with this? Did I just get duped? Did I just get duped? Oh, I should have gone shield. No, no, no. Dang, man. If I'd have gone shield, it'd be GG. Because now all he has to do is resilience. That was a misplay. I cost myself. I just did not think about it. And that is unfortunate. That was winnable. If I'd just gone shield. So sad. So sad. Had it. Had the W. If I throw up the shield, we get the dub. And yes, I know, I'm running Mamolania myself. Actually, this team, I don't love. I don't love this team because... The same way that I don't know how to play against Mamolania, I don't know how to use Mamolania. We'll see how this goes. Superior vulnerability. I'm just going to say thanks, but no thanks. How long does this last? For 1 turn, 1 attack, which means you can do your dig and taunt. Cuckoo Cachoo. Test a Cornubus. Let's get rid of that vulnerability. Wait a minute. Now, here's the thing. I feel like in Ludia's brain, they're going to say, well, there was no attack because one shielded and the other shielded. Hogwash. Like, it's the whole, is it a turn or is it an attack debate? And why am I still vulnerable? 1 turn, 1 attack. I've already attacked. Why? Why am I still vulnerable 3 turns later? And then why did they just swap in? I am so confused. Nothing is making sense right now. There is nothing that makes sense in this world to me right now. There goes 1. Goodness gracious. Okay, so, like, it still says I'm vulnerable. Like, this is vulnerable for 1 turn unless it's 4 turns later and then you're still vulnerable. That's... My thought is I would say it's something's broken here, but my thought is that it's actually working as intended because my opponent never took an attack. They did some kind of a non-attack shield, and then they did a swap, and then they did something else, but they never actually attacked. So stun, no stun. So my guess is it's working as it should, but that's not how it should. Does that make sense? That didn't work. That doesn't work. Let's get that shield up. Throw him up, throw him up. And then they're going to play swap into Orion. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we're going to put up the shield here. And then they're going to do what I should have done and just put up the... oh, no, they better not. I hope they do. Nope, they were smarter than me. They did not put up their shield. What do we think? Do we think Skuna? Do we think Skuna is the way to go here? I'm going to go Skuna for the slowdown. Because then I get the speed lead. They won't be able to put up their invincibility shield. Let's see. They went Nullifying Rampage, which is what I thought they would do. Ouch for the crit. But let's slow things down. We're going to slow things down here for the next song. That's what a DJ would say at like a high school dance. Now we're going to bring back in Testa Cornubus and put some HP back on it. Such a troll. Like, I have to say, I'm so glad that these creatures aren't meta in the arena because they are beyond troll creatures. Like, just straight up. Like, all they're in here to do is stall. Like, heavy armor, replace my HP, don't do a whole lot of attack. Come on, man. Now we're going to be vulnerable for next 14 turns again, right? Wait, what is this? Connection issue. Don't. You cannot do this to me. We're going to throw up the shield. We're going to throw up our own shield. I feel like this battle's been going on for like 15 minutes already, and neither one of us has lost a creature. Now, smack him around a little bit. Of course, I'm vulnerable. Let's see. Vulnerable. For 2 turns, 1 attack. Although, this is going to hit. Is this devastation time? For 3,000? Dude, I got your 3,000 right here. You and your devastation. It's not going to be good enough. Not going to be good enough. Look at this. Go away with authority. With authority. I mean, look at this. Dig and taunt, devastation, swap and heal, heal on escape. Oh, such a troll. Like, that is troll level 10. Oh, you know what? Oh, but that's not enough. If this were 1249, I would have swapped in. But because it's 1266, my swap in damage is only 1250. And that's the last thing I want to do, is have two creatures that are no. Alright, so we're gonna get hit with Rampage. And as such, I think if I go with this, I think I'm gonna slow them down. Because we're definitely getting hit with Nullification Rampage, right? Like, it's pretty obvious, right? Right? Maybe? Yeah, Nullification. Okay, that's what I expected. And I think... like, it's just completely obvious I have no clue what I'm doing, because I thought that would take away the shield. So I should have gone... oh, no, and then I mispress. Maybe I'll end up... oh, no, look at that. Oh, wait, no, that... oh, if I'd have done the resilient... man. That was really bad by my opponent. I think it might work out okay, because I'm going to get a heal. And then I just happen to do 1250. So I'm not even worried about the speed tie or anything. I'm just going to come straight in here and drop his compies, which means his Quetzalrian is at 1250, although I did just lose my swap in. I can't see this surviving for me to be able to swap it back out. Who knows? I mean, stranger things have happened, so let's see what happens here. Gemini Titan. Interesting. It's interesting that they had Gemini Titan, but didn't lead with it. In fact, they led with what? Testa Cornubus. Nice crit. Good job. What was that? 5%? I can deal. Resilient Strike. Now, I'm going to get hit with the Shield Breaker. What's going on with my internet connection? So the question becomes, can Mamolania take out Gemini Titan? I mean, that's going to be the question of the day. I think I'm faster, and I definitely am. Do I want to... I think I want to do this first. I'm not going to do a whole lot of damage, but then on the next turn, I think I want to heal. If there is a next turn, this could hurt. 1,300, not terrible. It's not great. Wow, that is tempting right there. So 3,000 is the damage that we're looking for. That is the number that we're trying to get. Oh, how awesome is that? That worked out really nicely. We'll go here. What do they have left? Oh, they have Quetzalrian. Okay. I have to keep that in mind. Okay, so we knew nothing was going to happen there. Definite shield advantage. Ooh, ow! Bruh, that hurt. I think I'm done for. I think I'm done for. I cannot think of any different scenario where this works out in my favor here. Oh, man. Unless I just do like a monstrous crit. Womp, womp, womp. So Mamolania hurt me both times. It hurt me when I wasn't using it, and then it hurt me when I was using it. And I'm going to stop the bleeding there. I may jump back into this a little bit later on. But now you know what to expect in the week coming up. It's not a terrible week. There's a lot of quality creatures that are going to be spawning on the map. Just nothing that's like, ooh, which for the last several weeks we've had ooh type weeks. Let me know down in the comments below what it is that you are going to be prioritizing for darting for the week ahead. If you like this video, make sure you do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and consider doing so. But for me, that is all that I've got. So until next time.